I'm not a vampire, not an alien, I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome to The Flash! Oh, I love The Flash. This was a mega level episode. I love it! So, we get some more Godspeed. Also, where is it? Oh, wait. I got a Funko Pop of Godspeed. I needed it in my life. Godspeed is like my favorite speedster of all time in the comics. He had a cool story, but there is more an anti-villain at the end. He did some cool stuff. He became from a villain to the fastest. Like, he was really so fast he could be two places at once. Like, kind of thing. So like, here is a lots of places kind of thing, and they're all clone kind of things, but they're not. There is like, oh, we've seen clones before, episode 2 or something from season 1. We say, like, you didn't, because one, this is way different than any clone conspiracy of kind of thing. This is those Godspeed clones are very much like minions of himself kind of thing, and it's like having so consciously kind of thing in this, having because there are people, but this like having consciously having this cult. It's like a cult, like kind of thing, a cult behind kind of Godspeed, and in this cult you brainwashed into becoming Godspeed. You're like, you want to be kind of thing. It's a cult of Godspeed kind of thing going on, and in this cult Godspeed gets kind of thing, and there are lots of Godspeeds. But they also like minions kind of thing, so they're brainless kind of minions that have kind of thing, they have this connection to each other, they are able to kind of thing, and everything seems like fine, you know. The Godspeed's trying to get the Flash, the speed, all of his speed, because they have this other version of kind of, and then trying to get kind of Godspeed. And we've seen this building up slowly, like very slowly. Kind of thing, a couple scenes. Begin what Godspeed's in the comics is like this anti-villain. He's so fast, he can be double kind of thing. We don't know who he really is, this villain. Then we find out he's Barry's best friend, kind of thing. That's all the things we find out. You know, Godspeed is a kind of a villain kind of going on, and he becomes an anti kind of thing. He one of his Speed got cut in half, like really in half. So after literally everybody that was undeserving of the speed, because on this point everybody has speed, and Godspeed took that speed that was not worthy, and he became faster, then his speed got cut in two, so he became slower again, and then he became this anti-hero trying to kind of thing, because he wants to still kill the villain. Like, he became this very anti-hero, then he tried to redeem himself, and eventually got killed by the Reverse Flash. And then in the ending of the story, from the creator that created Godspeed, he seems to be alive kind of thing. So now it's in the air where he is, and that's pretty much Godspeed in a nutshell. August Hart. But in the Flash universe, yes, in the Flash universe, we had Godspeed, and Godspeed was a one-off. It seems like he was Reverse Flash for Nora Allen. That seems what we had this whole time, Nora. But then suddenly we got cloned, kind of thing. We got this cult of Godspeed, you know, people that got brainwashed into becoming Godspeed, have no ID, cannot even talk. Then there is one that could talk, seems to be the kind of thing, like a little bit more, and then those got all in jail kind of thing. And then there's other Godspeeds that popped up again, and those Godspeeds really wanted the speed of Flash kind of thing, trying to steal the kind of thing. We never seen the original Godspeed. We only have like, okay, one person is a little bit more than can talk Godspeed, but they're all still freaking brainless kind of Godspeeds, cult, like literally a cult of Godspeeds, trying to get the speed for their master, for their original Godspeed, kind of thing. So they're trying to get that. They go into the speed. They try to get the Flash, and eventually the Flash has to run, like run, Barry, run fucking fast. He runs into his shield, while in that shield, Caitlin is operating on ultraviolet, trying to get her kind of voice box away because all of everything going on with that kind of thing. They're operating and then there is also Frost's wife, Frost's boyfriend-ish kind of thing. That's not his boyfriend, but he is also not being good. He's like being a bad person, but then he's not kind of thing. He helps out when the Godspeed invade, and he helps. But after that, he also kind of thing is like the Frost gives him another chance, and then he throws that other chance away after a trick. It's like, I'm the anti-hero, I'm gonna be the bad guy of this kind of thing. I'm like, and he's like, he's like, is he the real Godspeed? Would he be Godspeed? Is he kind of thing? I mean, he kind of looks the part. He could be Godspeed kind of thing. He has like this kind of thing. He's also pretty smart. Kind of thing. But also, there's also this Joel kind of thing. Joel's is supervisor, or the one that's now in charge of this kind of thing. She is like wants to go for his brother, because it's her brother, not blood brother, but you know, kind of thing. Her brother trying to take him in. We don't know who he is. We just know he did some bad. He kind of betrayed the kind of thing, military kind of thing. So it seems like he has some origin stories in the cops kind of thing. He has kind of thing. He's been a kind of thing. He has this origin story that seems to be a bit familiar to Godspeed, and it's like, maybe that guy is Godspeed. Maybe that's the whole twist of this kind of thing, that he is eventually ends up being the original Godspeed. He could be, you know, because it seems like the kind of thing. But then it also could be just a side character kind of thing that they have to take care of, while the main character takes care of Godspeed. But I also feel like stories more kind of, and also Barry has been while he's dealing with the Godspeed stuff, he's also dealing with Iris being pregnant. It's like, oh no, Iris is being pregnant. I saw a vision of Nora being born, Nora being back. That must be that the timeline is set back, and Nora is a thing, and Nora is gonna be. I feel it into my Speed Force bones. But it's like, oh no, no, you don't. You really don't. Kind of thing. Then there's the Godspeed. After he's like, okay, maybe this thing. He finds out that it isn't. Kind of thing by the ending. But he has to go through the Godspeeds. Gets into the Star Labs. There was shield kind of thing. The Godspeed first trying to punch the kind of thing. Find out, it's like, okay, we have a better idea. Trying to get into that. They get into that. Then there is this team up Frost kind of thing. They try to take care of Godspeeds. Then there is the smart guy. I forgot his name, but the new Cisco kind of thing. He does this teleport, can translate kind of thing. Got tricked by kind of thing, able to withstand it. Then he does the sound kind of thing to copy always, like having everywhere that sound, so that the Godspeeds are a little bit confused and kind of corrupted, kind of thing, destroying their thoughts progress kind of thing a little bit, so their speed gets a little bit wonky because they are minions and they cannot really think for themselves as well. So this gives the Team Flash a little bit of chance to fight them till it gets back. One of the Godspeed able to interrupt that, and then it's back kind of thing. So the Flash is like, okay, I cannot just do, I go and speed away. So all the Godspeeds go with them. Then there is a lots of Godspeeds that trying to get the better of the Flash. They get, but then there is this other Godspeeds that got jailed previously, and those Godspeeds come back and fight the other Godspeeds. So the newer ones get against the other ones. Also, I love that that most newer ones don't look like muscle suits anymore, that they're more kind of because the Godspeed, the original Godspeed of the comics, has no muscle suit. He's not the strongest. Doesn't look kind of thing. He's just ordinary looking, kind of with a cool, awesome suit. He is amazing. And kind of thing, because before we had this too much muscle, now he looks much slicker. He looks kind of thing the most Godspeeds look, and I like that. I really do. I like the suit mostly look normally kind of thing. And now all those Godspeeds trying to are now fighting each other. I'm confused as hell, but I'm so hyped as hell. I'm like, this is way better than that one-off episode that I was like, oh, that's just reverse fight and zoom in one. That was so stupid. But this feels like more better. It's like more godlike, more what he deserves. The Godspeed to look like this more like it's not just some Godspeed. This is literally like Cult of Godspeed, this kind of thing. This is like much more mystery, much more intent, much more like, oh my god, this is way different than any speedster. This is like really nicely done, and now the Godspeed finding Godspeeds kind of thing going on. It's like this kind of thing. Sure, we kind of saw that kind of thing happening before, but not really, and it's just cool like then. And then there is this explosion when two Godspeeds collide their energy to the max. A light show happens and the boat seems to be taken out. Then the Flash is like, say what now? Alright, apparently I'm safe by other Godspeed, but they didn't really take care. It was like a civil war of Godspeeds right now, the older ones to the newer ones, and trying to take them out. I'm very confused, me too by the way, but I'm like, oh, I love it, I want more of this, and that's pretty much how it ends, kind of thing with the cliffhanger. I love this episode. It's a mega level kind of episode, the best 10 out of all the 10s I could think of. Godspeed's my favorite character in the comics, my favorite speedster. I have even a Funko Pop of it that I just showed. So yes, I'm glad they did this. I'm glad kind of thing of this episode kind of thing. I really enjoyed the hell out of this episode. The Flash has become really good. This was the episode that really nailed Godspeed. Well, it didn't nail anything, but it really made me intrigued in the story. This is the episode I'm like, this is the best Godspeed the show has done so far. This is how Godspeed is a better speedster. It makes me love Godspeed in its maximum. It makes me like, so far I'm saying they could blow it out and like, oh, this is stupid at the ending, but so far I think this is like going to be my favorite TV show speedster, the kind of thing, like this mystery that's going on, the two Godspeeds kind of thing going on. It's like, what the hell is that about? Like all those mystery kind of thing. I'm really looking forward to the blast kind of thing, that everything comes together. It's like, what happened? Why did that happen? Kind of thing. So yes, an Omega level episode. Anyway, I'm gonna end it now. I really love it. What are you guys' thoughts about this episodes of Godspeed kind of thing? I know I'm behind, like weeks behind sometimes, because by the time it comes out, I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying the Flash, and I cannot wait for the next one. Anyway, goodbye, good night, and see you guys in the next one.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.